From where you're standing.
Here.
Okay.
All right, ready?
So
Okay, there's the pans.
I have, you can show me over here too. I have all my tortillas, and sometimes I just peel it off like this in my hand and then flop it down. And the first one, of course, you always have to temper the pan, so it takes a little while. These are the first ones. And what I'm looking for is bubbles. That's one reason I like this recipe with baking soda, because you do get those bubbles and it lightens it up maybe a little bit. I don't really know. Lots of recipes don't call for bubbles. And this one, this time, I think that there was too much water. These are a little wet, but you can see the bubbles starting. Okay, more bubbles. And bye, Nick. And that's when you can turn it over. Now there's a couple of brown spots. I kind of like that. And this one, still waiting for the bubbles. Still waiting for the bubbles. Sometimes one time I used a cast iron pan, and I liked it. It made them a little tougher, and it made them a little browner, some brown spots, but it was a little harder for me to control the temperature, because with this stove, electricity isn't like working with a flame. It just isn't. So anyway, now after a couple of minutes, I turn it over. Oh yeah, it's got some brown spots because these are kind of wet. Like I said, depends on the atmosphere, you know, how humid your kitchen is. Maybe you don't measure as carefully. Like sometimes the flour is there, it's a little more browned up. There, I put it on a rack. And here, oh, this one's much, oh, I gotta turn that down. Okay. Okay, good. This one kind of broke apart a little bit, so you just squish it together with your hands. That's all. Okay. And you just keep on with your baking the tortillas. And then I put them in, I'm going to just get this out. I put them in the freezer in between, with one piece of parchment paper in between each one. And that's the tortillas. That's cassava tortillas.